Let's get started. Do. Oh, it's a good night for some Dinkum. It is a good night for some Dinkum. We have a lot going on tonight, depending on how much we wake up and sleep, which is possibly quite a bit. We might actually get to the fishing tournament today. We'll see. We'll see how much we make. Today's the 18th. It's Wednesday. We fish on... is it Saturday? We fish on Sunday. So we'll see how far we go tonight. How many full Dinkum days we play versus just kind of sleeping through. We do have an alpha, though. Also looks like we have our Moneybags friend. I just don't know if we have anything to sell him at this point. Let's get that alpha. Pardon me, and then we'll see what we can find here. I also have a very full inventory, so we gotta empty some stuff out here. Including, we got a lot of stuff in here now that that doesn't belong in here. That we should probably just go ahead and chomp down. Is there anything else that doesn't really belong in here? Yeah, termite mounds don't belong for sure. Okay, so we'll do that. This is what happens when you sleep and you don't clean your inventory before you sleep. Things get a tad shovey, as you can see. Alright, let's put some stuff away. What do we got here? That seed can go in here. We got a bunch of meat, so that's fine. We have the room to open this now, so let's open all this. Not a bad key day. 5 keys out of that. That's always a joy, to be honest. I think we're close to like 50 keys now. So things I'd like to do today. We'll do our morning chores every morning, which takes about an hour of Dinkum time. Maybe 2 hours of Dinkum time. And then we will... how are we doing on fish? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Perfect. We will sleep, and I'd like to do mining and the fishing run. I'd like to do a mining run as well. Possibly more than one mining run. We'll see. We're just grabbing all these fine friends. Because we've been breeding up our wonderful lungfish. Which is always nice to get because they make us money. And again, that's why the fishing tournament's gonna be so nice. We're gonna have so many lungfish to sell. We'll keep one behind, of course. But the rest will sell and make a good chunk of change. We'll get these barracuda grunters in. So these make our row. Thanks to Baller Girl for that advice. And this will feed them. Beautiful. And then we just basically switch every day. I'd love to have 2 so I can just alternate what tanks they're in. But we need that second fishing tournament to get our second fish pond. So that's what's going to take a while. Alright, let's go ahead and put this away here into there. Put our keys away. So we have 49 keys. That's pretty sweet. It is Wednesday, so we have a lot of things open. And also, we started buying some stuff from Franklin. So we got our compactor. We have our pick. I think we'll get the chainsaw today, so that way we can have that ready for when we do a mining run. Because we're going down to the 2nd level. So let's see if there's anything new today. Marble pergola. Love to see that. That is, of course, one of the new recipes. Black tile, I think we have. Yep. And then cloth pergola, I think, is new. Beautiful. Love to see that, too. And can you make me something? I would like a chainsaw, my friend. Let's go grab what we need, right? We should have everything. The only thing... ooh. We might not have the iron. We may be in a tidge of trouble with the iron. So let's see. 6, 7. So we're gonna need to go find some iron ore, which we can find. That's wrong. What am I doing? It goes here. Alright, so we'll need to get some more iron. We do have a 4th table saw for this reason over here. Or 5th one, that's why I bought that. Green board, hot cylinder, and gears should all be in here. So we just need 1 green board. And then 2 hot cylinders. All right, let's run right quick over. Actually, let's go check our garden because I think the sugar should be done soon. Not yet. We have already gathered all the snowballs we should need for a while, so we should be golden there. And we have a couple penguins hanging out, so, you know. Oh, hello. Wow! That was unexpected in town. We're gonna need to put some croc defense. There we go. Oh boy. Oh. There we go. Yeah, that was unexpected, to be honest. How are we doing on our fruits? They're not back yet. Okay. Anyway, back to what we were doing is we're gonna go off to the desert and pop some big rocks to get some iron ore. I think we'll go here. We also have that alpha to deal with, which is down by our house, so that's fine. And we're gonna run this way. And we'll pick up some shells, although I don't think we have anything to sell to Jimmy today. So I think we're fine. Alright, lots of friends there. They're all kind of hitting each other. And really, I'm just getting money from them because we're going to get the meat. And the meat will sell. It's this game of ring around the rosy. And this is great because 12, 14, and that's 24 meat right there. We still got a sleeper right here, so that should get us 30 meat total. I don't know how he got that fireball out while stunned. Sneaky little devil. Yep, 30 meat, so lovely. Not too shabby. Okay, so we can pop these big rocks. We just need to get 5 iron ore out of them. How are my pockets full already? Good God, I gotta clean my inventory out. This is a mess. I don't care about that one board. Those I don't care about. I do want all the ore though. Okay. We can drop that. We can drop the shells. We can drop the flour. We can also drop the cactus. We can drop the mussel. Great. Let's go find 5 pieces of iron ore. That's all we need is just 5 pieces of iron ore so we can get our chainsaw cooking, and then we can sleep. And we'll probably do a mining run as early as tomorrow. It's always a fun way to start off a stream, get a mining run in. But before we do that, I'd like to have a chainsaw in hand. Just for that level of the mines. And I don't... There may be some iron out somewhere, but there's 2 ore. How are we doing? 3 total? Where is it? Yeah, 3 total, so I need 2 more. We're gonna kill this guy here too. 4, so we need 1 more, but let's take him out right quick. And you're like, why take him out? Again, the meat. It's good sellable meat. 13 meat right there. I mean, that's huge. And if you're not farming yet, it's worth getting it, right? Alright, so we need 1 more ore, because I'm doing a bunch of electric tools now. It's time to start farming these guys on the reg. Ouch. There we go. So we can get that spark soup. Ooh, a triple. Nice. Let's see if we can get that final... There we go, that's all we needed. We'll take the stone too, thank you, right? Let's see. Where's that alpha? It's down there. Yeah, we'll just fly there. Which alpha are we doing again? I don't remember. Jackaroo. We should be okay with this loadout. Fruit salad should be enough. I hope. We'll find out. Yeah, I'm still in Dangerous Wish. I may switch it though. Look at that. We said we need more iron. Might as well scrap while we see it. I may switch the Wish though. As much as I love Dangerous Wish, and I do, particularly for all the meat. Super helpful to make easy money, farming alphas and whatnot. I kind of want to get more of the, was it fortuitous, which I've never used, to get more meteors. Because we had our first and only meteor so far of this save 2 nights ago. And I feel like I want more. Particularly if we're going to try to start working our way to getting the invisible glider. Because you need all of the rare gliders, which is going to be a challenge. Alright, let's see how we do. Me and this guy have a love-hate sometimes. I don't mind that part, it's his leaps at you. There we go, we can get 2 more hits in general, and then back up. Oh, that was a bad miss. Yeah, he'll jump, there we go. Maybe we can try to get 1 more. Yeah, so you gotta be careful you don't get greedy there. And then he'll do the kick. Oh, that was bad. Oh, I gotta stop missing him. Okay. Back up, back up. Oh boy. There we go, we got him. Huh. Not too shabby. All right. We are in desperate need of the gems. I can't remember the opals. Is it opals? I'll have to check. But basically, the ones we need 5 of, and I don't have them in order to get the alpha weapon, which is feeling slow. So I'm also hopeful when we hit the mines tomorrow that we'll see that. All right, let's go cook up this last iron bar and get ourselves a chainsaw ordered. There's 1 and... oh, nice, we got enough for 2. All right, put some stuff away here. Put stuff away here, some stuff away here. And then we start putting food stuff away. I don't think we actually have a home for that yet. Lovely. Of course, I accidentally put away all of my green items I need for what we're doing, so let's grab that again. That again. That again, and then once those iron bars are done, we're ready. Throw that, oops, that in there. We'll keep this with us for now. This we want to sell tonight, so actually that's fine. We can throw it right here. I do like that you can throw this stuff down now. The critters. It's very nice. Alright, we'll leave 1 bar behind. So yeah, I think we'll do the 2nd level of the mines tomorrow morning after we take care of some things. You know, we'll still do our morning chores. I don't know that I'll wait. I might wait until 9. We'll see. Because I've been checking here because I want the goatee. So we'll see where the facial hair, not today. Nope. Alright. And we like our recipes. Excellent. So we'll go order our chainsaw and then we can probably actually... oh no, we're gonna sell tonight, so we're gonna cook all the meat up. Alright, let's go ahead and get a chainsaw made. Thank you, friend. Lovely. Alright, and we'll unpin that. We still need Braconium, and who wanted the Alpha? Fletch. Nice. Doo-be-doo-doo-doo. Hello, Fletch. I would like to chat. I did that thing for you. 18K is never a sad thing to get. We will also chat because I think we get some permit points for that. Okay, we got that, great. I think I repaired all my tools recently, so unless I break this hammer, I don't really have anything I can break. And I'm not really... my permit... 25 is not worth it, so we're not gonna break that. We'll talk to John. No, we could just bought that missing iron ore. Alright, things we might want from in here. Well, I always can use a mining pass. And we will always buy an iron bar if there's one for sale. Nice. Alright, so we got lots of grills, lots of fire pits. We're doing nice there. Let's take a gander at our meat supply and see what we got. We can actually start making some real stuff now. That's exciting, actually. Because we can make burgers and things. I can't make a lot burger yet because we don't have a pineapple or eggs. But we can. Oh, we don't have cheese. Dang it. I don't even eat cheese. See? So we can't make a burger. I lied. But we can make bread. No, we can't. We don't have milk. Well, what the heck can we make? There we go. We could make these meat pies. Which isn't shabby, but I have the mushroom stew, so I don't think we're going to worry about cooking too much. Although I need to make something, right? So let's see if I can make a quick bit of fruit salad. I didn't grab something. What'd I miss? The limes. But also, let's grab some of these, because the regular salad also is good, right? What does the regular salad give us? Mining, yeah, and defense. And we are going to go mining, so let's make a few of those. Make one more, or two more, I guess. And then we'll make all of our fruit salads. Oh man, we can make so many. These are my go-to foods, so this is fine. Good lord. 69 fruit salads. Excellent. And remind me, what do we need? We shouldn't need prime roast, but what do we need for it? We now actually have all of those ingredients available to us. We could go buy the green beans. We have 3. I think, though, we'll save the prime roast for when we get down into the hot. I think that makes some sense. We'll go put our trap down. And then we're gonna do a bunch of cooking, and then we're gonna go starting at 4 o'clock, I guess. We'll start early today. We're gonna go see if we can find our buddy and make some money selling meat. So let's cook all this meat while we're waiting. Okay. So what raw meats do we have in here? Survey says none. And here. I'm not selling the flake. We'll leave 24 of these. That's 2 days worth of, the crab pots. So we'll cook all that. We'll leave, I don't know, 14 of these. We'll cook those. Anything else? I don't want to sell them the fish and chips. That's too useful. The croco skewers, we can sell them. I'm not going to eat them anyway, so I might as well just sell them off. And then here we go. Yeah, we can sell all this off. And we can cook all these as well. Okay. So we have a lot we can cook, so we're able to make some good money. So what that means is really, let's just start cooking, I guess. See how fast we can blow through all this stuff here. I could actually go buy another grill. It might be worthwhile. Yeah, let's go buy another grill real quick. I mean, the end game goal is eventually to have a bunch of the auto placers and just 3 of each of the tools. But having an extra barbecue just speeds life up considerably. Hey, there we go. So we might as well. Alright, we'll put this grill at the end of this here. And let's just do that again. So how's everyone's night doing? I hope you had a good day. Monday's always a fun day for folks, or depending on where you're watching us from, Tuesday in your neck of the woods. Things are going well here. We are just doing our evening cooking to start making money. We'll go find our good buddy and see what he wants to buy off us, of course. So that's cooked, and that's all cooked. These are raw still. Lovely. All right. Do, 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 do. I know you're probably like, what are you doing selling the alpha meat? I have so much of it. It's like, so much. It's fine. We'll be okay. I swear I've been to barbecue restaurants that are about this sanitary. Oh man, I went to one, so I went to grad school out in Indiana, and a little town called Muncie, Indiana. And there was a place there that served incredible barbecue chicken. And you literally drove up to like this guy's garage. It was totally unsanctioned. You got a chicken in a styrofoam container. He gave you like half a loaf of white bread. It was awesome. And it was delicious. Now, 10 years later, someone sends me a news story about how the place got raided by the health authorities. And there was just like rotten chicken carcasses in the corner. I'm hoping it went downhill after I left. There's a very good chance it was always that bad. No one ever got sick though when we ate it, and we loved it. It was tasty. But we never did see the horrors that were in that guy's garage. And I like to imagine that's what this place is like. You know, I just sit here, cook my meat, let it pop out on the ground, and then I bring it and resell it. Because who doesn't love pre-cooked sold steak? Getting a decent pattern now. It seems to be going pretty quick. And knock on wood, this is the first time I've done a cooking night where I haven't set myself on fire. So inevitably it will happen. But maybe it only happens once. And actually, I'm going to eat some fruit salad just in case. That'd be a really cruddy way to lose the momentum by dying because I set myself on fire. Oh, well, there we go. That was not intentional. Oh, gosh. That's why we live near the water, y'all. I knew it. I knew it. As soon as you mentioned it, it's like at work and we're like, hey, it's awfully quiet today, and then the phones all start ringing. Excellent. Alright, 4 more to go, and then we can go looking for our buddy to make some money. Do we have more critters? We can cook the fish, actually. So let's just cook these fish right quick. I know we can sell the fish also during the fish sale that's coming up, but you know, it's fine. It's fine. We'll let them pop out. I think anchovy only gives you one. Oh no, anchovy gives you multiple? Nice. Beautiful. Alright, so we got all sorts of goodies to sell. Almost a whole row of stuff. So that should make us some decent cash. We do have 3 more here to... I'm hoping we don't need our hammer, but you never know. I am going to get my critter book out, though, just in case there's any more critters on the way, especially pricey ones. That's the bug book. I'm very excited to get the encyclopedia. It'll be so nice just to have one book. Cannot wait for that. Cannot wait. Alright. So, do we want to take the jet ski around and see if we can find our friend? Maybe. I think what we'll do is we will... Tiger prawn? Nah, not worth jumping in the water for. Just checking real quick, see if anything valuable. Nope. So yeah, we'll do the normal... I like going north-south. We'll go south to north today, I guess. We'll bring the jet ski with us, though. And we're just listening for a whistle. If we see any good bunching up of critters, we will kill them as well. We'll just sell their meat raw. Or not critters, you know, roos or devil dogs or even dogs, to be honest. I think it's Wednesday nights, right? He shows up on Wednesday in Dangerous Wish. I'm not gonna chase him down. If we can do like a death from above situation where I can just drop down on him with a hammer, we will, but if we can't, we can't. The game is nicely pretty, and I love the clear water. Honestly, it's such a... It's a game changer. It's a subtle game changer, but it's a game changer for sure. Alright, so yeah, our normal pattern is we go north to south, then we take the tower, go east to west, and then if that doesn't work, we go diagonally across the towers. And if that doesn't work, we give up. But normally that cross pattern has been actually pretty effective for us. Tomorrow we'll do a mining run. And then see where we get from there. We're still shooting for a couple things. I want the boogie board. Actually, I'd like 2 of them. And I would like the diving helmet. Alright, we'll go to this tower. Jump over the shark. Sometimes we get lucky too. We find just a bunch of piles of meat on the ground from where the where nature finds its own way. Oh, here's all that stuff I left earlier. We can probably pick it all up now that we're here. That's when I was looking for iron and my backpack was a mess. Ah, I missed that one. There we go. And I'm thinking we might, we've been having some risky runs in the mines. I feel like we've been getting hit harder. So we are going to, I'll use a repair kit. Oh, there's a bunch of meat. Remember all the stuff I said I didn't need? Don't need that. That. We'll take the meat and the bones. But yeah, because we've been using crab soup, I think instead I'm going to do a double mushroom soup. Or a mushroom soup and one of the red potions just to have some extra life, because I've been taking some hits, y'all. It's been a little rough out there. And apologies, there's no face cam tonight. It's still allergy season, and y'all don't need to see my face leaking all over the place. It's been awful. Although I just read an article that says it's not the Palo Verdes out here. So I don't know what decided to pollinate everywhere, but this has been one of the worst seasons in recent memory. Alright, so east, west, north, south did not work, so now what we do is we run between the towers themselves. So let's oh, actually, will he come if this guy's here? Isn't that a rule? I don't think he's gonna come tonight, so you know, we're gonna actually go sleep and we'll mine. I think you only get one special visitor. I might be making that up. So I need someone who knows Dinkum to set me on my right way. Okay. Let's just assume he's not coming, but what we'll do is we're gonna take one of these extra chests we have. We're just gonna keep a cell chest lying around. There we go. So we're gonna keep a chest for things we just want to sell right here. And for now, that's gonna include all these cooked meats. In here, we'll put our raw meats still. We'll keep some raw around, you know. And we'll put all this other stuff away. We can put the critters in the cell box. I do have a shove box over here. Honestly, the shove box is going to be a lot of stuff that's sellable too. Now let's go ahead and put the fruit away. One of our food boxes. Okay, so for the mining run tomorrow, we always carry fruit salad on us. We always carry, well now we're going to carry garden salad, mushroom soup, and crab soup. I'm going to need 9 to 12 of these in the morning just so, well I can do that at night, so I don't need to carry that for now. In terms of other stuff, I'm like, this feels like too much stuff, so let's see here. That's 10 minutes, 15, 20, 10... I'd like to avoid the crab soup for as long as possible, so I can maybe just do these 2 plus... I know stamina is not the issue, it's health. Don't I have a health potion lying around? Will this finish by tomorrow if I brew this up? I don't know. We'll see that brews up. We'll go from there. Alright, let's grab tools and repair things. What's repairable? That's repairable. That's technically repairable. Everything in there looks decent. We'll need that. We'll need that with us. Do I have repair kits? Honestly, it might just be cheaper to make myself. I don't have the iron anyway, so yeah. We'll do a repair real quick. Alright, we got our hammer in good shape. Okay, tools, and this looks like it obviously got pretty dang shovey. That's okay, it'll survive. Things I need to bring with me. Well, I always like to have a regular pick and my jackhammer, just in case. So we will do that. I don't need any of this stuff. I'll need this hammer. We're gonna get the chainsaw tomorrow, so we don't need to bring that with us. We will bring this, of course. Alright, we can just put all these tools away that we're not bringing with us. Anything in here that I don't care particularly strongly about? What is this? That's a repair kit. Do I have any in here too? No. I was trying to see if anything stackable. We have way too many metal detectors, so we'll sell a metal detector. We'll sell a regular axe. So that all goes in the sell box. We don't need to bring this with us. We don't need to bring that with us. Okay. This we can put away. And we'll hit the mines. And we'll do our fish and stuff at night, because we don't need to be awake for the... We don't need to wait until... We don't need it in the morning. Gives more time in the mines. Alright, so we got our mining pass. We need keys and we need our gems. $49 keys should be more than enough. Gems look good. That all goes in there. So the only thing we gotta find a home for right now is this patterned stone. And yeah, it's getting a little shovey here, but we'll put it there for now. Okay. So that can go up here. Pop that on. Put our hat in there. This all looks good. I think we're in decent shape now. And we'll have the chainsaw in the morning as well. You know, we'll bring a healing kit. That's probably a good call. Cool. Let's sleep. Now we're gonna wait a little bit. I would still like to hit the clothing store, see if she has the goatee yet, and then we'll get the recipes from Franklin. But we should be in the mines by like 9:15. And Melvin's here, so we'll see if we can get whatever he wants. That way he wants to move in, because he's got to be getting close. Excellent. Chainsaw has been acquired. So I like to do... Okay, where's my order here? That's my mining order. Yeah, I don't really need the hat on, but whatever. Let's go talk to Mel. How we doing here? Ooh, we need another day. That's interesting. I thought that was replenishing in one day. That's fine. Alright, I'll buy the candle. I guess I'll buy the chair, even though I don't really need the pink set. Let's see what he wants to today. What do you like today, my friend? Bush lime, I'll do it. Great. Let's go get him that. Hopefully we have some right here. Beautiful. Sure did. Can I just give you 3 so I don't have in my inventory? Well, we'll take the 1. We got some money. And does he want to move here yet? Nope, not yet. Okay, see you next time, friend. We know where he's putting the store. He doesn't want to move yet, which is fine. Alright, let's go throw these down in the house. John's isn't even open yet, so we're doing fine. Nice, alright. Let's go get some recipes. We'll see if there's anything else interesting here. Crafting, no. Trade, no. No. Let's see if there's any good weather coming up. No. I was like, we could put stuff in the bank. The goal is not to die, though. We will get the black sea cucumbers because they're worth a good chunk of change. Let's go see what recipes we got today. I think these are all new today, which is nice. And I would have him make me some stuff, but we're out of iron, which is one reason we're doing the mining run. Because next thing we need is, I think, our dirt printer. Alright, we did hit 50 keys, so that's always nice to see. Alright, we can pop these in here for sale or use later. Actually, we'll keep these ones out for soup making. Go put our teeth away. And then our soups. Excellent. Things are going according to plan. We still have 8 minutes until her shop opens, so we could, in theory, also do our crab pots. Helps if we bring this with us as expected and not that. So it'd be so nice when we have the diving helmet, because then you can run across the bottom and just spam it. Alright, let's go see if we have our facial hair, and then it's time to hit the mines. Not today, I got excited. Nothing there. Alright, to the mines we go. We'll also pop our garden salad, our mushroom soup, and a fruit salad. So we, whoop, not yet. Let's do that first. Oh, did I put this away? Dang it. We're losing mine in time. It's when I put the teeth away, I put the ruby shards away. By accident. I should just leave them over here, to be honest. Maybe we'll do that later. I think they're in this box for some reason. Come on. There they are. That's alright. My normal rule is to try to be in the mines by 10 AM any given day, so we're gonna make it. Skin of our teeth, but we'll make it. Beautiful. There we go, that's now the right order. Alright, let's see what we find down here. Ugh. Don't love that. But the water's right here, so that's not awful. Alright, and like always, we'll follow the path. We do need iron ore though, so if we see big piles of shinies, we are going to run in to get that. The other ores we're mostly okay with for now. So our goal is still, the priority is still to be able to get the goody huts so we can spend our hard-earned keys and iron. And look at this, we got 2 goody huts right here and iron. So not a bad starter. Alright, so frilly in there. I think is we go in the north door, is that how this works? Oh, there's 3 huts here. Alright. Is there a door on the north? Did I just make that up? Looks like there was only 1 door unless it's blocked here, which is possible. Let's try this door. 1, 2, I chose poorly. Now I knew you were in here, friend. Ow. Oh man, the fruit salad and the we are fine. We're gonna be golden. We're over prepared. This is where we get in trouble a lot though, is in this room. Because of these guys. But we can tank a lot more of them now with the double food. We still gotta be careful, mind you. There we go. So yeah, we played that a little laissez-faire, but not too shabby. Alright, got a saddle. Got some more Berconium. We'll put an X on this one, since we've been in here. We will heal up before we open the other door, but I think there's 3 of them here now. So we have this one here. Alright, that's got an angry pitcher plant. I got more friends. Can I hit anyone? Actually, I should just let the pitcher plant get me lots of maggot meat. Now let's get some iron while we're waiting to restore energy. They can shoot still, right? They gotta... Yep. Oh gosh, yes they can. I need them to chill out. So let's just sit. And we'll catch our life back. Yeah, Dangerous Wish, they call it that for a reason. I'm realizing I don't think I've ever done the hot not under Dangerous Wish, so that might be kind of fun to switch to one of the other wishes and try that out. Maybe I won't need to worry too much about getting my ice hammer. Alright, let's go do this one. Why'd I drop my hammer? Hey. There we go. Alright. That room wasn't too shabby. Me and the maggots, not friends lately. Truly missing the ice hammer. But not too bad. Alright, more Berconium, so we'd love to see that. I really would love a diving helmet and a boogie board. Alright, so we've done those 2, and where's that 3rd one? Right over here. Nice. So that's the wrong door, because that makes us use 3 keys, so we want to go in the other door. Which is over here. Alright, so if I look at the map, that's north. So eastern doors you only need to use 2? Is that how this works? Maybe, I don't know. What do we got? Another advanced slingshot. That's always nice. So again, can't be mad about that. Still not what we're looking for, but I mean, come on, this is a good start. How are we doing on iron ore? We're at 37. We haven't really even tried yet. And we'll stay low. There's a bunch of iron up here. We can see shining in the distance, so that'll be nice to pop up. Now the lights are always traps. There's always bugs around the lights, so let's try to stay away from them too much. See, I mean, there's always bugs around the lights. They're traps. We got frillies behind us. Not really that pressed on that. Ooh, I will take a free gem here, though. How far away do we have to go? I don't remember being too far. And I think we brought one back already for our museum. I think we have a red and a green. I'm not 100% though, so I'm going to save one of these to bring back. And then if we find more today, we'll grind them up for more hot trips. I think that'll work. And that's another one. Now we just gotta find our way into the water, and then there was an entrance over here somewhere. That's right, it's like weirdly surrounded. It's like weirdly boxed in, so I think we'll just dig our way in real quick. There we go. Alright, we're gonna bring this one back for our museum. I think we have one, but I'm not 100%, so yeah, we'll bring it back just in case. Now, we went up a little bit. Let's follow the water south, I guess. How do we get back out there? Well, we'll follow south in a second. Let's get this iron ore. Is this all iron? Yeah. Oh, stop it. Alright, south we go. Look at that, right to another goodie hut. With lots of friends. Alright, so we want the Easter door, so we want to go over here. Do. Oh, there is no eastern door. Alright. Oh no, there would be. It'd be on this side. There it is. Oh, but it was wrong. Okay. But we didn't have to deal with any of those guys, so I'll take it. And another advance. And we got another opal, which is good. We need 2 more opals so we can get our alpha weapon. That'll be a huge help. Alright, let's keep following south. Let's see what we can find. Doobie-doobie-doo. Never-ending love and need of iron. Let's get out of here. I was like, I hope there's some water again soon. Uh-oh. Oh boy. I can see the water down there. I just can't get to it. So I just want a big enough area that we can fight. This we'll have to do soon. Don't love fighting 2 at once, but we were able to do it fine. That's fine. Okay. Let's go catch our breath on here real quick. We'll sit down and we'll look at our map. So we've been hitting like the southern map, which that might be, oh yeah, that's the south of the map, I think. So we're gonna keep following this river. We're poisoned for 32 seconds. I think we can still fly. We just won't get stamina back while we're doing it. Oh, you know, I also want to get, while we're down here, I want to get some marble, because we got the recipe for the new marble pergola. So we'll keep an eye out for that as well. That's a gem. We'll figure out what we're doing about that in a minute. I was like, where'd my iron go? Right there. There we go. We're no longer poisoned, so that's nice to see. Okay. How far are we? We're not that far, so we can carry this and explore. Instead of that frilly. Could really do without the frequent poisoning. You know? Alright, I do think we might want to just bring this in here since we're super close. Just kind of gotta go around here. Doobie-doo-doo. Oh man, okay. Let's drop that one there. Get that one. Mark that one with a gem. I mean, seems like we got it, right? You can't. And there's the entrance right there, beautiful. This is such a better run than the other day. Oh my goodness, I can't tell you how bad the other one was the other day. I still feel like maybe the world gen changed a little bit down here, because this feels much more claustrophobic. At least my last few runs have. Maybe I'm imagining it. Alright, we are going to make our way out to that other lake, or river, across from this one. That we can see on the map there, so we can follow that one a little bit. I am also aware that we're about to lose our salad, so we'll pop that in another one of those. And actually, we can pop another salad now. That way the health doesn't disappear. And then once this 5 seconds happens, we'll pay another fruit salad. 3, 2, 1. Ooh boy, that's a nice one here. Lovely. All right. There's some water to the north. Let's see what we can find. Still no marble, or I just missed it. pocket's full, so let's take a gander at what we're carrying and how much we care about what we're carrying. I don't care about that axe. That's about everything I don't care about. I mean, I don't care about multiple iron spears. It's not worth the money for the inventory spot, to be honest. Alright, what's coming at me? Worms or frillies? Oh, multiple frillies. Let's get out of here. A little tight. There we go. A little more room. 3 frillies. Alright. Two frillies. 1 frilly. No frillies. Lovely. I definitely don't care about bones or seeds right now, so we'll drop those next time we're full. But I want to see if we can find any marble on this rough soil. Here's some. Beautiful. I don't know how much we need for the marble gazebo, but I know we need it, so we're gonna go ahead and just vacuum all this up. We also got the light gravel recipe, I think it's called, and so we need marble for that as well. I'm not worried about getting every single piece, but okay, most of it's good. Come on, I know there's a piece there, beautiful. Whoa. Knock it off. Alright, we got him out of here. Let's keep flying. And you can see now why I've been kind of ignoring all the other ores for the most part, because I don't want to give up the inventory room. The iron's too important for all the tools and things we want to be making, and vehicles we're getting ready to start making, things like that. I mean, honestly, we're almost at the point where we might want to start thinking about buying a furnace from our good buddy. I think we need zirconium though, so we haven't got enough zirconium to do that yet. But we're getting closer. The runs down here have helped. Alright, looking at the map, we are again back at the southern wall. We can't break this. So we have to move more northerly. And I think we are just gonna follow the river. It is 7 PM, so I don't know that we have a lot of exploring time left. I'm not upset about this run at all. It's a decent run. I would like to still find some of that loot we're looking for. There's water there we can follow. And again, following the water lets us see open areas, often has goodie huts on it or nearby. And makes it easy to see patches of iron ore. There's a bunch over here. Yeah, it's worth it getting. I lost my water. Looks like we're at another wall, so we'll get to the river here. And does this go north? It doesn't, so we're gonna just explore a little bit off the beaten path. We'll go up in here. There's more water. Beautiful. I'm keeping an eye on the time now, so that's what we're looking at. It's 8 p.m. So I like to try to turn around by 10:30 at the latest to race back to the exit. So what we're looking for now is any more of those goodie huts. In theory, there could be some in here, but I don't. This is what I'm saying. What I feel is like more claustrophobic. We're getting a lot more like deep forest. It feels like. There is water over here, so we're gonna run towards that. Where are we? We'll go north. See what we can find. The nice thing is this is bringing us circuitous, but it's bringing us back to where we need to leave, so it doesn't feel bad to be exploring here. There we go. We got some more goodie huts here. Is this? This is a gem one. It looks like it's a single room gem one, which is not bad. What I need to decide though is, yeah, I think we'll go in. Alright, well, let's go ahead and spend the key. Just for the single gem. And then now we do have to kind of run our way back. And if we find another goodie hut in the way, great. If we don't, well, we got another gem we can turn in, so. Getting awfully turned around, though. Don't love not having my glider and having to run through the forest, though. But we did find a goodie hut, so yeah, we'll take it. Alright, still nothing really what I want. Alright, what can we leave behind here? I don't care about this. I don't care about the bones, really. We'll take all that, and I guess I can take that for selling. I'd love to find the diving helmet. But we'll do another run. So far, so good. We're using the mini-map to kind of work our way through all of this maze of things. So I often am not even looking where I'm going in the game. I'm watching the mini-map and I'm listening for combat music. Alright. So yeah, even though we didn't get the loot we want, I'm going to give this a B+. This was not a bad run. How much iron ore do we end up with? 276 is pretty decent. We didn't die. We got 5 pieces of zirconium ore, which I think might put us in what we need to actually do the quest now. I think. So that'd be exciting if that's the case. There we go. Let's grind this up. Whoop. Sometimes you just become the Hulk, and I don't understand it. Nice. Alright. Let's bring... Oh yeah, we're gonna bring this up with us. We'll head back up. We're gonna go check our museum. Let's see if we already have this one. If we do, maybe we'll sell this one, maybe? Let's see. Yeah, we do have a green, we have a red, so we can sell this. I can also grind it down, but we're doing okay on what it's worth, so we'll just leave it here to sell to John tomorrow. That's a chest for things I want to sell to John. Anything else I want to sell to him? Yeah, we're gonna sell this hat. I'm never gonna use the saddle, like ever. So we'll sell the saddle, and then eventually I'll get more, so I'm not worried about it. I don't use the bombs, so we can sell the bombs. We can sell this. Everything else I think we want to keep for now. Now, there's lots of gear we're going to need to get at some point. Alright, let's put our extra meat in. All of our supplies go in here. That takes a good chunk of stuff out. Our keys. So we ended up using 14 keys. Not too shabby. I have a shove box over here for some stuff. Over here is my paints, I think, or a good chunk of them. What do we have in here that I can move out that we don't need in here? Oh, we don't need a mining pass in here, that's for sure. We don't need alpha eyes in here, that's for sure. However, marble and tongue I will put in there. Alpha eyes we can put one of our shove boxes somewhere. We'll put it here for our other alpha stuff and our other valuable kind of drops. Alright, let's see here. Now we can put some things away. What do I need to be carrying at any given time? I want all my normal tools. Fishing book, that book, iron rod, one of these, comp bug net. What I don't need is that. Don't need the miner's helmet. Put all my books up here for now. Just as we kind of reset our lives. I don't need a regular pick on me anymore, or at least for now. This all can come down here. I do need a regular shovel. There we go. And mushroom soup we don't normally carry. Garden salad we don't normally carry. Crab soup we do. But we carry it up here, so that's good. Alright, so now we're reset for tomorrow. Got that and that. Get our regular hat. From here. I do want to grab, just to have on me, my fish and chips, because we're going to do a quick morning tomorrow and a sleep. So let's grab our fish and chips if we can find where we left those dang things. There they are. Just to have them on me. At which point we'll be dumping a bunch of these tools again. So actually, let's do that. Let's get chest for our regular tools. This will make life a lot easier from now on when we want to do things like just go on do a mission or do something. We can have our toolbox here of our day-to-day loadout. Perfect. Alright, so the only thing we need to do now is we need to cook up some of that iron ore. So we'll get some of that cooking while we're here. We have quite a bit of... Oh, we are one Berkonium ore short of completing that quest. That's a bit annoying, to be honest. But that's alright. I'm not going to cook this all up right now, but I will cook up 12 iron ore. So that way we can get the dirt printer next. And actually now we have marble. Let's go see what we need for that marble pergola. 35 marble and 10 quartz crystal. So we definitely have 35 marble. So if you haven't seen this pergola yet, It's awesome. It's lovely. All right, I'll put that back. I'm not sure where exactly this is going yet. It's big though, so let's go just park it right here right quick. But yeah, this pergola looks great. So we'll definitely be doing another marble run to get another one of these. It's gonna go over in the park, which is gonna move. I thought I'd have like the park and the museum kind of be its own thing, but the museum's just is slowly becoming huge. So the park and the wishing well. Actually, can I put the pergola over the wishing well? That'd be kind of cool. No, you can't. That's a shame. It'd be fun if it fit under there. That'd look really cool. But we're gonna have the pergola and the wishing well, and we'll put it there for now. So that's all just a parking lot currently. All right, let's go cook a couple more iron. How much iron? We've cooked 6, so we'll cook another batch after this, and then we can sleep. I'm really liking how this island's coming together. I'm liking this this kind of main road on the water. Our farm's up here. I do think we're gonna turn this into our animal farm. I think we'll wall in the whole island and then let them kind of free roam on the island. We might have to level a good chunk of it. We do have the compactor. We need a dirt printer still, but all right, we can get that all in the morning. Let's sleep. Okay. Excellent. Sleep is done. Snowy morning, foggy morning. I was like that. That means our buddy's around if we want to sell stuff to him, so we can go do that in a minute. What do you want to trade? I don't want your pink dress still. I don't want to make that. So I'm not giving you a copper bar. We will continue to smelt things throughout the day as we kind of run by here. And actually, just so I can get done with the copper, we'll do that. All right, let's go check our fish pond to see if that's ready for us as well. Beautiful. So we'll take our 5 barracuda grunters out. Right, and then we'll put in 4 of our lungfish. We'll get them a critter in a minute. And we can do that just from coming over here. Doing our morning chores. Lovely. How many crabs do we get? Just the one? That's fine. And there we go. Morning chores are done. Tomorrow we'll have another lungfish, which means we can sell 4 or 5 of them. I'll just keep 1 on the fish day, so that's gonna be huge chunk of change right there. All right, and it's now 8 o'clock, which means we can go check our recipes with Franklin. So you see the morning chores, they kind of work, and then we'll go to sell stuff to John, and then 9 a.m. will hit, and then honestly we might sleep if we don't have a lot to sell. Ooh, garden light, nice. I think I have the tiki torch. Brick pergola I don't think I have, so we'll take that. Yeah, as I said, I think I had the tiki torch. We'll come to John and get all our stuff we want to sell to him. So let's see here. What do I want to... He can have all of this nonsense. We're going to keep the tooth. Let's just organize this in a way that makes sense. There we go. Let's go make some cash. Yeah, I'll take 64,000 for that. Thank you, friend. Anything in here I want? I might get some green beans and actually some tomatoes over here. But let's see what we got here. I want to keep everything here. I don't want that. I don't want that. You can have all of those. Yes. Yes. Another 60K. We'll take it. Her shop should be open in 10 minutes. Then the only like quote-unquote chores we need to do is make sure it's not a meteorite, and possibly check our orchard. Okay, that should be open now. Still nothing I want. So nothing today. These are done. Nice. Should probably put these in just so we have them in. Okay. Oh yeah, let's check how many teeth we have, which is a really weird sentence to say out loud. Things you say as a streamer. Let's see what we got. 43. I might go kill some crocs, because selling 50 teeth at a time is actually pretty decent cash. Anything else I have 50 of that I don't care about? No. So let's go kill a couple crocs and get some more teeth. And I could like pick up shells and things. I'm not gonna do that. I do have the first 2 of the money increases licenses. They are a bit spendy, but I'd rather get them earlier when money means more than later. And of course, now that I want to find a croc, and yes, I know I can get more by making him into snowmen. There's a croc. There we go. 3 teeth. Love to see it. Probably could have jet skied, to be honest with you. It might have made more sense. Let's get some energy here. Sorry, I had to mute there for a second. We may have a interrupted stream tonight, we'll see. Mrs. may need some help, so I gotta check of her in a minute. So we'll either take a break after the end of this day, or we will end the stream, but then come back later this evening for you night owls. Don't know which yet. Figure that out in a few moments. Alright, and again, what we're trying to do right now is we're just trying to get the 50 teeth we need so we can sell them. Come on. Excellent. Okay, 2 more teeth. Come on, buddy. One more tooth. You know, this is fine. We're getting lots of croc meat, so when it's time to go sell all of our meat off, we'll be fine. We're gonna make a lot of cash there too. Because we're gonna need all that money for things like the copter. There we go. All right, 50 teeth. Where are we going for our sale? Oh, he's over here today. Interesting. That's flying out to the South River, I guess. The other thing we need to do is I need to spend a good chunk of time picking up all these X's here, because we need to start getting a bunch more of the batteries. Because that's going to power our lighthouse, which is going to make the Great Bite Island a far more successful run. And I'm getting excited. We're getting closer. That's one reason I've been kind of like speed playing some of these days is, you know, it comes out for everybody on Thursday, I think? The 23rd. Is that Thursday? That sounds right. And so I'm excited for everyone to get their hands on it. And since this was a brand new island we started when it was announced a week or two ago, we're kind of speeding through. We're still doing things. Like, honestly, I could wake up and sleep every day, and I might do that once because I don't think I have that achievement yet either. But we're kind of speeding through to get the airport unlocked. I do need more people to move in before I can even get the airport, though. So we gotta get this moving. I need Melvin, and then we'll probably put up the houses for rent to speed that along too. All right, what do we got today? Anything interesting looking? I want to buy anything. Yes, yes. You only buy in bulk. Yes, yes. You don't actually pay double. Do I want to sell you ore? No, that seems like a bad idea. Yeah, 300,000. Enjoy. Oh, and you know what? I needed one piece of zirconium to get that that quest done. So that is actually kind of worth it. So I will take that. Because now we can turn that into Franklin. So that's helpful. Saves us a mining run. I don't... Does that get us the recipe? How does that work? Can't remember what they get. Can I stand on here, I hope? Oof. Yeah, it might have been a mistake to fall into the water to get that pearl. These islands are all kind of high. I did make a little pen to capture some of my own penguins, so we have 3 penguins. So for those of you that love having the pangoos running around, don't worry, they're still here. It's all good. Do 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 do. Second, my stream. There we go. I'm just resetting something because I was looking. Oh, okay, no, it's coming through. That's fine then. Good. I thought the stream was coming through like 2 pixels a second. That was just my other monitor being flaky. Okay, let's go get the other ore here, and let's go talk to Franklin. Because we've officially started our Braconium quest line, which is going to be huge. Do 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 do. Yes, excellent. I do want your fancy new blast furnace. It is pricey, but it is so nice to get double the value of the ore. So we're gonna get that cooking up in a moment. All right, let's go get all this. So we have our 10 iron bars we need. We have more than enough. We need 5 more copper bars. We need a furnace. We need 4 hot cylinders and 4 old contraptions. I think we should be fine there. Nice. This is huge. Now, do I love the fact that it's taking all 10 of my Braconium ore? No. But you gotta do it. Alright, friend. Can you make me something? And eventually we're gonna buy 3 of these things anyway, you know? But we need it for all these other goodies we want, so... What do we need for the servo? Just one we have a Bowser. Interesting, okay. Let's get that. Alright, so nice news is we still have $1 million in the bank. Even though that's like a good chunk of our change. The town should be paid off, I believe. Excellent. I think the only deeds we have are the guest houses. Excellent. And we should still have $1 million in the bank. So we're doing great. And I'm not going to cook any more of this ore because I'd rather get double the value out of it. So we're going to leave that alone. We're going to put our goodies away. Where did I shove my snowballs? There they are. All right. Let's go ahead and we'll save... Oh, actually, we'll just go stock this up now. Perfect. Alright, so I'm going to go and grab that. Throw that in there. Throw this over here for fish doubling. And we're gonna just check something right quick. What I want to check is the fishing tomorrow or Sunday? I should know this off the top of my head, but I don't. It's Sunday. Okay. So we're good there. Excellent. So it's break time, but I do need to go help the missus, so it's gonna be stream interrupted time. So what that means is I will be back tonight. It might not be for an hour or two, but keep an eye on. If you don't subscribe and you want to, we'll be back in an hour or so. Gotta go help the missus, but then we'll be back. So we're gonna end the stream here, and then a new one will start up. So it'll be a new link and all that jazz. Thanks so much for hanging out. Hope you had a fun time, and we'll see you hopefully in about an hour or two for the fishing tournament. See y'all in a bit.